Why are there people out there that seem to be dumber than you, seem to be less intelligent, less smart, but still they're making way more money than you're making? You hear people speak about like their strategies and you hear how they think and stuff like that. People that are really successful, and you think to yourself that like, I am smarter than these people, I'm better at analyzing, and I don't understand why they're making so much money than me. I think this comes down to the fact that when you're intelligent, when you have more like a kind of analytical mindset and you like to like analyze things, you're smart in general, you have a tendency of overthinking things. You have a tendency of analyzing, trying to perfect the outcomes from everything that you do, and just looking for perfection in the tasks, the projects that you're pursuing. And the issue with this, especially if you get into business and entrepreneurship, is that the nature of entrepreneurship, the nature of business is there are no guarantees. Everything is happening in a place of like uncertainty. You don't know if it's going to work out. You have to take risks. All those things are like, that's how business ultimately works, you know? And this is something I noticed for myself as well is, for example, let's say you're like building out like a website, or you're thinking about which business idea you want to be starting. And in the past, when I was running my own business, what I would be doing is I was just analyzing all these different like opportunities, what's going to make the most sense, what's the biggest risk, what's the lowest risk. And like when I was building out websites, I would be like perfecting all the small details on the websites with the fonts and the colors and everything. And when you're doing that, like that held me stuck for a long time, because I was just like putting all my energy into those, like fine-tuning the small details, instead of just doing like the needle moving activities, instead of like pushing the business forward and doing the stuff that really matters, doing the sales, doing the marketing, or just like sticking to something, just like trying it and pushing through with it. And I think that's the thing, that people who are less kind of analytical, people who are less like into like the details, perfectionism, they're able to just take more imperfect action. I think that's the key word, is like taking more imperfect action and just like pushing stuff forward, committing to something, sticking to it, and just like going for it. I think that's why they're able to make so much more progress, because they don't get stuck in the details. They don't overthink things and get stuck in their own head and trying to find the perfect thing to do. They just stick to something and they just go for it, and they take action on the stuff that truly matters, and that allows them to make more progress. Because if you're smart, if you have like an engineering mindset and you're used to like analyzing things and guaranteeing outcomes, like that doesn't really work in business, because you're never going to find an opportunity or like a strategy that is going to be 100% guaranteed to work. That's just going to keep you stuck from ever actually starting and ever actually taking action on it. So I think really that's what it comes down to, is just to be able to like take action on something, like stick to it, and just doing something without having like the guaranteed outcome. If you can just make that shift and just realize that that's how you need to operate, and realize you just need to like take the imperfect action, and that will get you the results you're looking for. I think that's going to serve you a lot, and it's, at least for me, it's helped me a lot in terms of just making more progress and realizing that like the habits, the details, doesn't matter. As long as you're just taking massive action in the right direction, you will get to where you want to go, and that's the best way to get there. So that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a comment if you guys agree on this, disagree, your experience with this, let me know. And a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Take care. Ciao.